Hi everybody, this is Leah at Cargo, and today we're going to go over hours of service on the Platform Science tablet. So once I choose up in the top right hand corner my duty status, right now let's say I'm on duty. I've done my DVIR, done my pre-trip. Now we're going to go into hours of service. Okay. On our main screen here in the middle, we're going to touch HOS for hours of service. It's going to ask me to certify my last 8 days logs. So we need to go in and click review on each day. Scroll to the bottom and say agree or not ready. We're going to go ahead and agree to these just so it'll stop asking. Okay. So we're going to agree and certify all of our logs. It does not take long. I've actually been off duty for a couple days, so this doesn't take long at all. That way, it'll stop asking me. So once you review and certify your logs, this is on the tab that says review. If I send you a carrier edit, if Tim or I send you an edit, it'll be on this review tab as well. But our main tab here on the left says overview. Overview tells me what I'm currently doing. If you'll see right now, I'm on duty and I'm fueling and pre-tripping, and I've been on duty for 7 minutes. If I touch the little pencil, I can edit what activities I said I was doing. Let's say I was going to fuel, but I got up to the fuel island and the pumps were broken. I can uncheck fueling and click save, and now fueling's gone. So I can tell it what I was doing. But I'm currently on duty, and there's my duration. You can scroll up and see your past 8 days, what you've been doing in the truck. Okay, so this is where I'm going to edit what I was doing as well. If we look back, I was actually in yard move for 45 hours. That's not good. So how you edit your logs, if I touch on the green part, if I touch on the status that shows my duration, I'm going to touch that, and it shows edit event status. And I'm going to change it to off duty. I'm going to click Save Status. Tell it your reason. Okay, you can put error, forgot, whoops, whatever you want to put, forgot to log out. For right now, I'm just going to put error. Okay, I need to make my keyboard go away, so I'll click the back button, and now I can choose Complete. It's telling me that I've already certified this log, so I need to recertify it. For right now's purpose, I'm going to say Cancel. But right now, you can see that 45 hours that was in yard move is now off duty, and I have an M. M means that was a manual entry. If I didn't want to move that whole time into one status, you can split your time just like before. If I click duration, instead of telling it where I want to go right now, if I scroll to the bottom, there's my clock, and it's going to tell me I only want part of that time in the sleeper and part of it off duty. So here is where you would actually split your time. But just remember that overview means what you're currently doing and shows your statuses for the last 8 days. HOS shows your graph. You can scroll through and look at your graph and see what you were doing and where. It tells me that I made an edit, that it was a manual edit. Everything is listed here. And I can use my calendar, I can go back, or I can just use my finger and swipe on the screen. Also on this hours of service tab, if you ever need your logs emailed to you, you can click email HOS logs to driver and enter your information, and you can email yourself your last 8 days logs or up to 6 months if you need those. Click cancel. If you're going to have a DOT inspection, do not just hand over this tablet to an inspector, to an officer. We want to click begin inspection, and then you can hand it over. Because now all they can see is your last 8 days logs. All the statuses that they need to see, all the information, and they can use the previous or the next button, or again, just swipe with your finger to go back and forth. So make sure that you have begin inspection pulled up before you hand this over. You also will have in your possession a card. This card should be put in your truck from the body shop when they install your unit. Check and make sure you have this card in there. That is federal law, that it's in your permit book or with your extra logbook, wherever you have that. You have to have that card to be able to show. Once you're done with an inspection, you can click close, and that'll bring back your screen. If an officer wanted your logs sent to them, log transfer, that's where it's going to be sent to the FMCSA. Not going to do that today, but that's where that's done. And click cancel. So that is your hours of service tab. If I choose load, that is going to have my load info. If I'm dispatched on a load, it's going to have that load number, trailer number, all that info in there onto your hours of service. And again, review. Review is where you certify your logs or confirm a change that I were to send. Because we edited the log, it's going to ask me to review it again. So I review my logs, and this is just like signing a paper log at the end of the day. I'm going to click agree. That is the overview on hours of service.